Fat foot every day. Do you remember I did that? That was the time, like, this is why we get so excited about England in tournaments, because we used to have Harry Kane, like Golders and Roy Hodgson. Oh my god.
Come on, Em.
Right, why is this party echoing?
It's you, mate.
Yeah, it's you, mate.
Is it just me? Is it just me?
Yeah, it's just you.
Whoops. Whoops. Right. Right.
Have you heard Liam since he joined Char? I've not heard him.
No. No.
I think I got scared of the chant.
The dest. The dest. 3 might down go. 3 might down go.
Let me just open my cheese and onion crisps.
So, Gulas, you're gonna have to do some explaining.
Why?
You claim to be a time traveller, but you don't predict the correct score. You predict the score that suggests the score. So how does 2-2 suggest 2-0?
Well, I was telling you that Derby was going to score 2, and then Blackpool was just the opposite, not to score.
How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
The opposite of 2 is not 0.
Teams often do well at the beginning of a new season and then fall away, but I think they're a good side, so I'm expecting them to have another good campaign and start with a win today.
Sean Dyche.
Can he put it away? And a goal!
Jesus Christ.
No wonder they're jumping for joy. So the match has restarted. 1-0
Right.
here.
Charles puts the jacket on. As he's gold.
Right
Met
back
the
pro.
tackle and a throw in coming up. Giving the ball away.
Bombs the same.
Alert defending.
Oh, what a call. Get in the box.
I'm running.
Get in the funny box.
Crossy.
And the cross into the middle.
Oh, it's... Oh, fuck off, keeper.
Where did Lamb go?
Corner given.
What the fuck?
What the hell? Yes. Fucking hell.
Don't guffaw. I know, wait. I don't want the fucking corner!
Why are you giving it to me? I'll never take corners.
Now! Shit!
We could just do this time by time.
I know who's good. Yeah, it was so obvious. He was
Can he deliver it with accuracy?
and he doesn't even fucking challenge with either.
Shut up!
Oh my god.
I know you can hear me now because I'm speaking through my controller.
What the fuck was that?
Where he wanted to be, and that goes down as a bit of a let-off.
Winners.
Well, he
Switch it.
tried in vain to get himself back on side.
Well, he needs to show great...
He's eager to put that flag up, ladies. There's the lineup.
Spot on with that tackle.
No.
Ah, ref! I just got stuck in a gay man sandwich.
Cut out the pass.
What are you doing, Tony?
Running!
Fucking hell.
Best chance.
Oh my days.
Excellent goalkeeping.
I hope Neil Vinegar just shoots it into the back of our goal.
Give it to Slap.
Go on, sexy girl.
Clap.
Quick thinking to
What is
dispossess
that?
his opponents.
I'd like to know what difficulty they are. And what Craig's doing. What is Neil doing?
The whole back line.
He gave a ball back to him and gave him an open goal.
Edging this, you know.
Who can they pick out?
Why are you edging when you're playing with
Very
us?
effective clearance.
Well,
What can they do
what's
to
big
stop him running at them?
pink horse doing?
Cross it away.
Where is?
Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from
Foul,
here?
surely. Fucking hell, he's not got the ball there.
Ronnie Judd in the final.
Whoa! Goal fucks Ellen.
Not for the first time.
It's a perfect challenge.
Whacker.
Spaka paka in a kaka.
Teammates in the middle. Well, thumped clear.
For fuck's sake. Think about when you're calling for it, you idiot.
Don't worry.
Failed to keep hold of
Oh,
it.
what the hell? Took that off me. Prat.
My respect for Craig has gone up right up.
Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they
Oh.
produce? Well, a good
Nigger.
You can't say that close. Especially when that guy has cancer.
Fanny.
Fanny. You know these are cool when they're called Fanny.
Well, real difficulty.
It's about the closest we've ever been to one. Rah, 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 rah. Por favor.
Well, possession ceded.
Nigger, nigger. Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Digga, 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 digga.
Fanny.
Daddy. Oh!
No problems grabbing hold of that one.
What a
Give me a
pass.
head that works.
And that's gone out of play. What will be a goal kick.
Call for that shot, I'm running.
Yeah, we're called for it. I'm heading it. Oh, Rob! He's just willy whacked me. What is that from Tony? Tony is the worst defender I've ever seen in my life.
And blocked for now.
He's that bad.
Referee has given the corner.
He's
So maybe Scott
not
He's
getting
that bad his
picked in the air.
IRL person goes bald.
He's that
Whoa!
bad. he's not being
Say
picked
that
in
from
the air.
Mark. They got him! You fucking idiot.
He died.
Say that from Mark.
Yeah.
He just molested that guy to the ground and didn't even give away a
Tony's
pen.
so bad. He's not getting
Ah!
picked for the
Oh
Black-
my god.
He's not getting picked for the Blackpool v Fleetwood Sports Direct Footy match.
Yeah, because
Seriously, man, he's not in, mate.
he'll stand there.
No.
And they'll play the ball to him from kick-off. He'll say, "What's it?"
Apparently, the last game we played, he played outfield.
He did a massive slide tackle.
And when
got
it-
carpet there.
No,
friction bit.
that was what happened afterwards. But first incident, he got substituted on, and he was wearing
go.
fucking minion socks.
Right.
Minion song.
And what's wrong with that?
He wasn't wearing football socks. He was wearing fucking minion socks. And then, within
When did he
that,
last play?
ages ago, about two
Oh, you can hear
2
me.
minutes. No, I can hear you now. We couldn't hear you earlier.
An alert piece of defending.
About 2
Wait,
minutes.
wait, it
into
can't
that
be
game.
ages ago if it was a Minion song, because that only came out in like 2010.
Well, it was the
Yeah.
last 2 years or whatever it was, 3 years.
Could be troublesome.
Fucking hell.
Referee had been fouled. Yeah, and then two minutes
So
into
tried to
playing,
shoot, did a slide tackle, then did a slide tackle and shouted off and fouled.
Yeah, back to like 2 minutes into the game, he just fucking died and flopped on the floor. Apparently.
So it is, the first half story has been written.
Just to elaborate on how, just to elevate how poor his performance was, he was wearing minion socks. What an afternoon with these buttes. Darryl Marchant at the Cheeky Monkey Gastro pub.
Is he back up? Is he back in England?
Oh, he looks a bit dry. Don't know. That's a bit random, isn't it? He moved to Malta. Good
I know.
fucking drained. Oh!
Oh, Bristol Rovers in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 4th. Go on.
Oh.
But there's a picture on Facebook posted by Blackpool Park Run, and it's my uncle running.
Well, I want to say,
Uncle Carl. Swaggy Uncle Carl. The last time I saw him, I opened the door, and he was there on Ash's birthday whilst I was hoovering up. And he said, we played 2 games in the season, and he said, we need to win tonight. I went, yeah, we're going to beat Coventry. I went, beat Coventry. I was just going on a long rant about I despise Coventry. And he went, oh, that's the, I just need to pick up a customer, because he's a taxi driver. And he went, and he walked backwards, turned around and ran off to his taxi, got in it, jumped and sped up the street. Cool.
These stats confirm how poor their finishing has been.
Talk about swaggy people. What about that Sheldon?
Scallywag.
he's fucking swaggy.
I didn't even realise that was Scallywag. I've heard you talk about Scallywag, but when he comes on, he's
fucking brilliant.
Somebody had pinged him a ball and it just bounced underneath his foot.
He just like kicks it and then like runs, but he like kicks it straight at a defender and does like a really arched run around it.
Yeah.
The first time I played with him, it was at Blackburn, and he got the ball. He was up front, I was in midfield. I was just watching him, and I've never seen somebody run with with everything so straight. Like his body and all that, and then the ball that he was running onto was just so straight, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell? That was what CJ Hamilton kept doing. Whoa!
Oh!
I'm gonna get there.
But when he came on the other day, before the game, we made that. I used to play, that used to go to his school. He's a keeper. Oh no, he's not a keeper.
I'll take the call about you, lad.
What's it called? He was saying, oh, that number 7 isn't great. And then I looked at number 7, it was that Sheldon guy. I was like, ooh. And then the striker, I think he's called Corey or something.
Not bad.
He got injured, right?
Yeah.
It was a good tackle, but
It's not the Corey we know, Charles.
he just got like he's injured, and he was actually a decent striker. And then they went, "Who do we play up front?" And they went, "Sheldon, get your kit off." And I was just like, "OMG!" And then you just saw the face of the Blackpool lot go down. They were like,
Yeah, I know.
"Fuck's sake!"
It was the big team, to be fair.
Just runs around.
That
And then they
poor
had to
team
send the
cohesion.
centre back up front, which I didn't really get. And he went out onto the wing.
Yeah, because he was a striker when I was playing.
Oh, Kai Clarkson, yeah, he used to play up front.
He's a cock.
He's a bit of a, yeah.
He is.
Yeah, he was a captain at one point.
Did anybody tackle him, or did he
Gets a bit like-
jump about 20 feet?
He just jumps everywhere.
He just goes around recklessly and just like runs into people. And then he gives it all the big as well when to the refs. And he's like,
What has happened there?
Who was playing in that B-team game was Tom Pugh at centre back.
Yeah, fucking hate Tom Pugh. He always, every decision is in my ear. Oh,
So you got
watch
me when
that
you were
ref, watch
captain.
this ref. Oh, fucking fuck off. I had to book him.
Yeah, he gets booked near enough every game. Don't even worry
Yeah.
about it.
He's brilliant to play with though. At that same Blackburn game, he
know.
was defending, and this guy just ran past him. He clipped him right inside the box, and he gave away a penalty. He just put his hand up and went, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
Yeah, I know. That's mine. It's mine, nigga.
On Wednesday, right, they scored, and he'd been like giving it to the Wigan like the whole game, and one of the Wigan players scored in the last minute, celebrated right in front of his face, and he just kicked him, and I was just like, oh my god, just Tom Pugh just then turned around and kicked him, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to book you for that, and then
What about Reece Dinks, big centre back?
No, the only centre backs there were Kai and Tom.
Oh, he might be injured then.
I can't
Get
think.
Bengal off.
The only other one I know is the only others I know probably by name is what's that? I don't know if you were there with the left back. There's a left back and he's quite tall and skinny. I think he plays for the A team now. He's a
might be,
nutcase.
Move it in, Glass! We can't get it in the net from there, it's too far. Fuck's sake, what is that?
Look at that.
How is that a goal
What is it
kick?
called?
I think it's Luke. Is it Luke?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it might be Luke. I had to book him on my first game. 'Cause he's
No, no, no.
Yeah, he's a year younger than us, and he's fucking. He's got some sort of problem. He fucking gets angry over fuck all.
He does get angry. There was like once there was like a throw-in and he just started like giving it bigger because it was their throw-in and
When he first joined, he was like fucking quiet as. And then when he got comfortable, everyone he was fucking everywhere.
She's fucking everywhere. I don't remember anybody called everywhere.
Who else I know? I know Jack Grove.
Yeah, Jack Grove.
I used to
Is he still in that, or is he?
school.
Because he went out.
No, he's
for a
done
bit.
his ligaments.
Yeah.
Who else do I know in the B team? The girl. She called like Demi or something. I don't know.
Oh, she was at Aspire. She's a year younger than us. And black hair.
She's the only girl on the team. I think.
Sexy?
Not really. Sure.
Oh, actually, talk about that. When they played Rochdale and I refed it, one of the Rochdale lads asked for a number at the end. No, asked for a Snapchat.
Okay.
And she gave it him, and then I think it was Josh Pete went, when are you ever going to go to Rochdale to meet him? And she went, I've got family in Rochdale actually. I was like, what the hell? I was just walking out. I don't know who else I know, I'm trying to think now.
I'm trying to whip the thing up.
Well, nearly there. This game almost over.
What?
Looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted.
Well, I think they've been a bit unlucky today. They certainly haven't been 2 goals worse than their opponents. But in key moments,
On goal.
they've just been found wanting.
Goal.
Defensively.
I can't think of who else there was.
The referee
Well, it was getting recorded by the...
advantage
What?
it is. Borderline offside, but correct. The try.
What a block from Tony Dovey.
Here it was.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I've got it.
Oh no, that's all the last name, isn't it?
Yeah, but you have Josh
Oh,
Summers
the
Green.
blonde-haired lad in net. I don't know his name, but he's got like blonde highlights.
Yeah, it's his name's Christian.
Into the advanced position.
Yeah, that's it, Christian.
Process promised.
Yeah.
He works
He
in the
used to be in
ball
the
there.
B team. He used to be in the B team. He slowly
He's
went
still
up.
in the B team.
Yeah, but he plays in the A team.
Hang on, I'm crossing it right to me now.
He's the only keeper at the moment. So.
I'm never gonna fucking
Apart
win
from
it.
Keely Smith's brother.
Tell me,
Sheldon.
read out his full
It's-
name.
Everyone's last name, and it's Sheldon.
Yeah, I
They
know.
don't know his last name.
No, that is his last name.
That is his name.
Is it?
His first name's Connor.
Oh, why do they call him Sheldon?
You got Josh Summers Green. He usually plays right wing, or sometimes left wing.
Oh, is he the one with like curly hair?
He's got long hair, like usually in a bun or a perm.
Is he skinny? Like really,
No.
like quite
Not-
skinny
no,
and tall.
Not skinny, no. He's tall, yeah. But
What?
What do you mean by not skinny?
how would you describe Josh Summers Green's channel?
Football away days on Facebook. We've posted a picture of Huddersfield at Coventry and put 4th in the league, and this is all Huddersfield could muster up at Coventry away. I mean, league positions doesn't really determine how many
Are you
fans you
skinny?
have.
It's that lad. If you go on the photo from the 9-kilometre walk of the 2nd of March on Instagram,
Oh yeah.
he's the one in the middle with like curly hair next to Tom Pugh.
He might have changed his thingy bob his so I don't know.
He's got like a Like a permy thing. Don't know who the lad on the end is.
Black hair.
That's Scallywag with the grey coat. And
So
Tom
you've got
Pugh.
Darren is the big one on the left next to Scallywag.
Oh god. Is that the one that had a good partnership with him?
Yeah. And then the one on the far left.
You won't want to see that lining up on the Sky Sports team.
The one on the far left is the coach.
Yeah, that's Sean.
Yeah, I don't know who.
He's the one that texts me.
I don't know
He's
the
like
other
Irish,
one next to Scallywag. No, he's from Newcastle.
Is he? Yeah. He has some sort of accent.
Josh Summersgreen's that one in the middle next to Tom Pugh. Then the other side of Tom Pugh is Reece Hinks, who's the other centre back that was on about. Then you got Declan next to Reece Hinks, and then you got Kai. I mean, I think that's Malachi. I might be wrong.
I don't know.
You think that's Malachi, the one you know the most. You don't know if it's him.
It's because he's got like hood up, and all you can see is sort of his face.
Should still know.
It looks like him.
Oliver Squires. His dad always talks to me.
Yeah, you've got.
Does he try and hit you up?
Kai Clarkson, Tom Pugh.
No.
Oh my God, Matty Patchett was playing at fucking right back or left back. What the hell?
Yeah, Josh has cut his hair now. He used to have long hair.
Yeah. How was Matty Patchett? He must have been left back or right back.
What did he look like? I booked a number.
Quite chunky.
I booked number 4, and he was a left back, I think.
He's quite chunky.
Is he small?
Not too small.
Come on, go.
How would you describe Matty Chell?
Let me just put his name
Awkward.
in.
He's awkward, but he'll give it mouth.
I don't know.
Did you have to talk to him?
And then you got.
Did you have
Robert
to give him
Mellor.
a talking to?
Robert Mello was usually in centre mid or centre back.
I booked one of them, but I didn't ask for his name. I just booked him. Because I don't follow it up anyway. I'm like nice like that.
Half of those are the new lot, so it's pointless. They're irrelevant.
Wait, actually, oh no, it doesn't say the numbers. I put his number down and it was number 4, but I don't know which one it is.
Yeah, I think it might have been him.
He was playing left back, I think.
No. Matty would have been playing left.
Come on!
Where's the Blackpool train now? They're still training quite good.
What, the first team or BTEC?
Yeah, first team.
No idea. I know the BTEC train at Stanley, I think.
What an attempt that was by me.
He's using his strength to good effect. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Dangerous ball. A decisive clearance it was.
The other ones I know the face, but I don't know the names.
Yeah, a load of them are younger. A load of them are like 16. They're so immature though, like.
Why don't you still play? Because I was speaking to him and he said you can keep playing.
Apparently it was the last B team game last week.
Yeah, the one that I reffed was the last home game, I think. And they said they might have Preston. But they might have Preston away. Because one of the coaches turned to me and said, if we have another game, don't be surprised if I'm playing. And I was like, okay. I was like,
I don't
know what that coach is called. He's got like, it's not Ryan Searle, and it's not the Sean, and it's not Josh Pete, but he's got like.
Has he got really like straight teeth that are like?
No.
Describe his teeth.
Very white.
No, he's quite short, and he's got like. Does he have curly hair?
Oh my god.
Power over subtlety. He's hit the
He made decent contact with it, but he
Oh,
has
it
to
might be
score
Jack.
in that
Yeah,
range.
it'd be Jack.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. He works at Sports Direct, mate.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's Jack. He's on the uni degree with me.
There's one of them.
He's not got full curly hair. It's just,
In the same.
it's not full curly. It's like his fringe is curly, innit?
They're playing so well.
Yeah, he always has a hood
Yeah.
up there, I feel like.
Yeah.
Cross it.
Chicharito. Oh.
Oh!
If you had missed that, that would have been embarrassing.
That would have been.
I meant to
Imagine if
header
I
that
just,
as well.
imagine if I just touched that ball.
Fuck off.
I can't find him.
Who?
Doesn't seem to be any of the photos. This guy. Seems to only be at match days.
I like how the cross and the shot had the same technique.
Yeah, he's only at match days. He doesn't go to training or anything.
That's what I mean, like,
How does that work? He doesn't see how anybody trains or anything, he just picks it.
yeah.
It's like he's playing football.
I think he goes to some of the training, but not all of it.
But he's not done anything else like in and around the college goals. By the looks of his photos.
No. He just coaches the BTEC team a bit. Because of his experience volunteering.
Yeah, I don't know this called.
Yeah. It's Jack Robbins.
Let me tap it in Instagram, see if he's good.
It looks promising. Really effective shielding under pressure. And no way through. Constantly thwarting. Under real
What the
pressure.
fuck's going on?
One more.
Swacky, that's what's
Could be a chance
happening.
to break here.
Back post!
And the cross is very much on.
Ah! Goal!
By the keeper.
Burger off.
Burger cock.
What do you think I'll do? Who do you think I'll get in my Champions League group on FM?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's great work to keep it in play.
Who do you think I'll get? Nothing. What's it? Just me on it in my own group.
Yeah.
We've got a semi-final tomorrow against Clifton.
Nicely cut out.
Open age. Clifton seems to be the bane of my footballing career. They're always there lurking.
When I was walking to the footy, there was, I think it was a group of Clifton. Oh, what was going on? There was like 3 age groups, and like 6 managers just walking past down the park. I was like, what?
Themselves shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same.
Ah, referee!
Oh, he did the hurdles then.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, I every time I go to Fleetwood for work, I've got my Blackpool jacket on. The amount of aggro I get from fucking Fleetwood fans, like, it's a joke. Like, there's nothing even there anymore.
Do you know what?
Why, 'cause
You
we're not
go
in the
to
same
Bolton
division.
games, don't you?
There's not really anything
need to
there
s-
between Fleetwood
You need
and
to
Blackpool.
sort those Bolton stewards out.
Well, none of our stewards are there, so it wasn't help.
Good use of home advantage.
The
All our
only other
stewards were
time,
there.
right, I've seen Fleetwood fans kicked out of a game, bearing in mind I went to the Accrington game, is at Bolton twice. And they just
Were you at the
they've
bottom?
got
Were you
like
on bottom
two
tier or?
bottom. They've got like two like big fucking brutes of a men that
Brutes of a
must
man.
eat like 6 fry-ups for their breakfast every morning, and they're dragging out
one-
like some 13-year-olds, and it needs 2 of them, and it's just like, what the fuck?
6 files.
Is one a massive guy and he's bald?
It must be
both of them
bold
were
if he just
massive
drags
guys.
him out.
Both of them were massive, and they were just taking like this kid out. He wasn't even. He was probably about my eye, skinnier than me. And I was like, does it really need 2 of you?
It was like that at the
they just-
Blackpool Birmingham. They were taking out a guy tried to get on the pitch and they took him out. And then like 6 guys from the north stand ran over to the east stand to fucking help. Like there's no need.
There is no need, and they caused their own problems because then we scored within like 2 minutes, and then all his mates just ran right to the front in front of the
They
stadium.
cause their own problems because when we take somebody out, because we're putting our hands on them, The police then have to fucking question us and everything, and
Yeah.
you have to do fucking interviews with the police.
How come, right, the police are at a football game, but they don't have the authority to kick someone out? It's the stewards that have to do it. Like, what the hell?
We have the authority.
Some fan asked them.
The SIA can kick them out. The police are there to stop it, and the police are there to arrest anybody that's being a nuisance. If somebody gets on the pitch, the police are there to arrest them. Then
Yeah, but like...
anybody drunk and disorderly or something, they'll get arrested. If
Go on, fat arse.
people like Tubbo, bash his stewards on the head, then they get arrested.
What I don't get right is, today, right, they dragged that lad out, and he cleared it that it didn't look like he did anything, right? Because even he was surprised he was getting dragged out. And normally they put a bit of an act on, but he actually looked surprised, and all his mates started laughing at him. Right. And then one of the fans closer to him went to the cop and went, how come is it you that decides who gets taken out? And he went, no, we don't decide anything like that. The stewards, it's their authority. They decide who gets taken out. And I'm like, what? They're
there to keep the peace.
Fucking power trip.
Arrest anybody that's doing anything illegal. Other than that, they'll do fuck all. Apart from fucking stopping all the Blackpool fans from leaving the Preston ground. Until all the Preston fans are
honestly. Stewards are just like one big power trip. They have, and it's like, they get it, and they're like, oh, I can kick people out with steward.
It goes to people's heads, man, it does.
It does. It does. It's like, I've got power in it. I'm gonna finger your ass. Like one shagging up the
And go ass is there like, I've got an hard on long.
Like, I don't give a shit, I'll just... Like, they say, oh, if anybody's smoking, you gotta tell us.
Well, I was thinking before.
We don't give a shit.
Well, when I was walking out...
That's it.
I stayed to watch the ceremony. I watched the we did the end of season awards, right? Get this, we did youth player of the season, so we got the player of the youth team, right? And then they did players player of the season, fans player of the season, and goal of the season, right? So we had the whole squad there, right? Goal of the season was Josh Bowler, players player of the season was Hector Teta, player of the season was Hector Teta. So we had the whole squad and gave 3 awards out of 2 players.
That is stupid.
But I was walking out, and so, when I put a kid down on the pitch, and then somebody else on it. And then as I was walking out, there was like, some of the players' kids were on the pitch, where there was like barely any shoes. I was like, I wonder what would happen if I just ran on. And I was thinking, one of the games, when I went up to you, Glass, I went up to you, and I tried to walk past you.
In the air and I just fucking
no, there was another one. I just tried to walk past you, tried to get as close as I could. And then you just like put your arm out, and I was thinking, there's no way Golos would stop me if I just ran as hard as I could into it off the pitch.
If you went down to me and tried to get on the pitch, I would properly do my job. I wouldn't just joke about.
That video of those stewards today with those fans on the pitch, and they literally put their arms out, and some lad literally walked right in between them, and they didn't do anything.
The thing is,
they're just letting people on the pitch. It was pointless.
This is the difference. This is the difference. At Widnes for the rugby, the stewards and that don't run on the pitch to get the fans that are running on the pitch. They wait for the fan to come off the pitch, because they've got to come off the pitch at some point. And then they just...
We don't care at the rugby though, we still, when a player gets treatment, we just carry on. We probably think it's better off to just let the game continue. So when one of the players just see the fan and be like, whoa! I think he's an opponent.
There's more fan invasions on the rugby than what there is in the football. Very surprising, but there is. And it's mainly kids at the football, that's the only problem.
Yeah, because, what's it called, that? Jarbo, whatever it's called.
Jarbo. No, he's
He's
at the
there.
cricket. Do you reckon he walks around with a rugby kit on? And the guy's playing.
He's excellent, Joe.
But if you find a compilation, you watch the first one he ever did at the cricket. Come on, Glass, we're drawing. If I'm the first one he ever did it with cricket, and then the commentators are laughing at him, and the second one he's like, oh, come on now, just get off the pitch.
Today,
Why
right,
keep
I got
playing these
searched.
shit over the top things?
I hate these. Oh my god.
Did you say I'm
hate
gay and I
being
like
searched
it?
because it's so like stereotypical. Because I walked in with my 70-year-old granddad, my 50-year-old dad, and my 8-year-old mum or whatever she is. Alright. And
What, she's not your
he
mum?
goes, and they don't get searched. He points at me and goes, I need to search you, mate. Alright. And I forgot I still had my ref whistle in my pocket, so I was a bit sweating, because if he got it, I was like, I'd have to try and explain that I'd just come from reffing. And then he was just like, yeah, and then he went to my granddad. My granddad went, do you not want to search for me? That is right. And then he went, nah mate, you look a bit dodgy. And then he was like,
You look
alright,
dodgy, so I'm not going to
right.
search you.
Yeah. And then they just walked in, but like my granddad said he did. We could have had something on us. I had a big cardigan on. It's pointless. What's the point of just? I'm with my 70-year-old granddad. I'm not going to bring a fucking flare in, am I?
You never know, Bob.
No, it's ridiculous. It's stereotypical. I'm a teenager. Let's fucking search him because he's going to cause trouble. That's where you're going wrong. You're already expecting trouble.
Oh my god! What a dive! That was Alex Jones like.
Oh, fucking don't even get me started.
What a jump that was though. It is the back of that, he just like does a style jump. What are you doing, Glass?
His positioning is lousy. I thought after the Stockton goal he might have learned. But no. Fucking, it's a slide tackle.
Yeah, but to be fair, on that one, he wasn't expecting the ball to get launched in.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be that far off his nets that someone can.
It didn't seem that far.
Yeah, it wasn't that far, like 35.
But we're stuck to one, yeah, why he's like fucking hell. Why is he that far out?
Well, that would surely have won the game. The keeper's...
Oh, if we went down because of that goal, fucking hell, I'd have just summed up the season. That'd have been brilliant. It would have been brilliant, but really bad.
Tony was watching Football Focus. And it came up with a League 2 table. And he goes, Swindon are in Swindon are in the playoffs and they're going to stay there. 2 minutes later, Swindon concede to go 1-1. And then another minute or so later,
you let it run through your back and out your belly and onto your foot. Uh-oh.
Strum.
Today though it was weird, right? Because the woman in front of us was watching Rotherham, the Rotherham game basically, the whole game. So she paid for a ticket and paid for iFollow, I'm guessing, for Rotherham to watch the Rotherham game, right? And she was way behind, so the fans would start cheering when Rotherham went 1-0 up. And then they went 2-0 up, and then it got disallowed. And they all started cheering, "Hey!" And then we were all waiting for it on her phone. And she was going, "No, it's offside! It's offside!" After about 5 minutes, right? And I was like, and then they started cheering again. And it was 2-0. And then we had to wait like 5 minutes for her. And then she turned around to us after like 3 minutes and went, "It's 2-0! I went, "Cheers, Wolf." They already started celebrating. But it was so weird, and I get it, like, watching Rotherham, but she was literally just watching Rotherham. I don't even think she looked at the game. Every time I looked at her, she was looking at her phone down.
At least you paid for a different game, though, to be fair. So when we played Wickham before lockdown, Wickham score, guy whips out his phone, whips up Blackpool versus Wickham on iPhone. I'm like, what the fuck?
I want to say...
And then he analyses the goal. It's like, wow, brilliant.
Talking about Stewart, the goal. Blackpool v not Blackpool. Preston v Blackburn.
Spoons.
Last week. I was in the away end, and I was on the. You know when there's like netting up, like to stop, so that fans are all boxed in. I was on the seg line up the netting to make sure none of the fans jumped over the netting. And as soon as Blackburn went 1-0 up. As soon as Blackburn went 1-0 up, fucking hell. All the fucking kids jumped on the netting and threw themselves over at me. I was like, what the fucking hell's going on here? I had to throw them all back over.
I've just gone on my Instagram, and the first 5 of 7 posts of the same video of the stewards today. And I don't know what game it's at. It looks like a... I don't know. But they're fucking loud.
Like, how is that? If all the stewards are doing their job round the outside of the pitch, that should not happen.
Have you watched it?
Yeah, that should not happen. If all the
What's the
stewards...
point of them? Because there's loads of people on the pitch behind them. They're not doing anything. They might as well just stand at the side.
Since the goal's been stewarding at Blackpool, Preston or whatever, there's been no mass invasions because the goal is just too good.
Wouldn't expect a mass invasion halfway through a season, would you?
Foul! Why is Tony on the penalty spot?
I'm playing Simpsons.
What? Why not playing close?
Because I was doing this, and then some shit cunt shared a reel, and then I flicked it off, and then after I flicked it off, it took me onto it. So now I'm still doing this. Chowdy.
I'm trying to lead the line on my own.
Flicky flicky.
Penis.
Where did this nigga come from?
Penis.
Oh. Penis bumps
Created so many chances.
How about the short corner?
Just listen to the noise inside.
Sloppy from Hardley. Oh, tremendous vision.
Very weird.
Are we going to do what we did for the Darts World Championship final? Let's snooker.
Yeah.
Just stay over for 2 days.
Oh,
Just
Yeah, well, you'll have to
bag.
abandon your semi-final match. We have to abandon training.
Yep.
Oh, we just got. I flicked it on before, right, just to see what was happening. And John Higgins has won a frame, and then, well, he hadn't won it. He was like enough points ahead, and he was just clearing up. And then someone in the crowd just went, you know, like one of them roll-up whistles that goes, woo? And then the commentator just went, oh, an extraordinary noise from a fan in the crowd there. So what a way to describe that. An extraordinary noise.
Did you see bloody Jimmy White? I can't wait for these fucking competitions. I don't know what he was talking about.
I didn't know if it was real or not, because I don't know. Maybe just the way John Higgins was sat, it just didn't look right.
And then, did you see John Higgins bash his cue today? He just went bash. He bashed it on the floor. He must have missed a shot, and he went bang like that on the floor with it. I was like, oh, that's easy. Oh, he just sucked my cock.
During the game today, right, I checked the Burnley score and they were losing 1-0. I was like, oh, I was like 2 points ahead, never have 2 games in hand.
And they continue to advance.
The brilliance just might not happen. And then it said Burnley scored. I was like, yes. And then literally, I checked it. It went 1-1, and then I went in the group chat and I put yes. And when I went back onto it, and it was 2-1. I was like, oh.
So did baby.
But when you see Jack Cook's header, what a spellbinding header it was. It comes in like at the back post, he just dives head first into it.
I was hanging out my fridge. I was literally about to get a baby bell, and then I looked at my phone and it said Jack Cook's 2-1, and I was like, whoa! And then I peered around the corner and went, it's 2-1 Burnley, Craig, and he went, and I was just like, oh, and then I got my baby bell and munched it.
So everyone wants Everton to get relegated, right? But I got it. There was a suggested page that said Everton FC. It said Charlie Austin said he thinks it would be funny if Everton get relegated, and then they all started, all these Everton fans were going off about how shit Charlie Austin is. It's like, oh my god. It's like, I'm sure if you're an Everton fan in Tottenham or Arsenal or near the bottom, you want them to get relegated.
Just imagine though, like Everton and Rotherham next year. Everton are gonna have to go to Rotherham.
Everton with them.
Oh,
if Plymouth didn't get fucking battered.
Oh.
Everton Luton.
Plymouth, yeah. Did you see Fireface on Twitter? And he was proper raging. I didn't know he got twatted 5-0 by him going down.
I know. I was when
got red card, didn't he?
I think yeah, that was a whole difference, that red card. I think I was watching the Fleetwood game and then Fleetwood scored. I was like, whoa! And then I changed me table, right? And it said Plymouth were losing 1-0. I was like, oh. And then I don't think I changed it until half time. And I changed the table and I clicked onto Sky Sports News. And it went to the commentator who was commentating on the game. And I was like, what the hell? It just said 3-0 to MK Dons. I was like, what the fuck's going on here?
It was a weird game.
I got fouled.
Weird thing because I wasn't really looking at scores other than Rotherham, so I didn't really realise until afterwards when I was in the car that they got, and I saw Pieface's tweet. I thought, I wonder what the score was, and it was 5-0. I was like, what the fuck?
I know. I was thinking like 7 or 8, however many weeks ago. I was like, if Plymouth get in the playoffs, it would be impressive because we were like 4th. But we had to play like everyone in the top 7, and then somebody else near the bottom. I was like, what a running that is.
Can someone get on the end of this?
It was like your running, where you were 20th and you played all the teams below you.
Yeah.
It almost ended in the same way.
I did say though that the only way we'd stay up is if we lost against Wednesday and Bolton and Rotherham beat Gillingham, and I was right. I didn't think we were going to get anything from Bolton, even though we were 1-0 up and then we were drawing and then it was 2-all. At 2-all I thought, yeah, this is alright now. We'll get a draw and then we fucking didn't.
I know.
And then the 4th goal, I think the players heard the 2nd goal roar and must have thought, it's pretty much done. Because they just said, and I was like, fuck it, don't really matter.
I was walking to a football, I was checking my scores, I was like, whoa. Every time it was loading, I was like, oh my god. I had the Liverpool game, the Fleetwood game, and the Gillingham game. I was like, oh, I just hope none of the home teams score. And then I got to your house and I was sponging off your Wi-Fi and it said 2-2. I was like, whoa. And then I don't know when Rotherham scored. It's like, oh, it's like we're staying up. And then I literally walked to the end of the street, turned the corner, checked the scores again. It was 3-2. I was like, oh, fuck it.
And it was. When that goal went in, I went, fucking hell! Cairns again! Fucking Cairns on my fucking line like this, right? And I was absolutely seething. I was just like, oh, I saw it and I was like, do you know when you see it and it's not gone in but you just know it's going in because of the angle you sat, and it's just like, for fuck's sake, it's going in. It's happened again.
If it was a goal, he would have cleared it.
No, he was never getting it off the line. Did he not say he's fucking jump?
Well, what was funny was when I don't know what was a bit of aggro, and then like a Bolton player passed the ball, and then Enciala tried shielding it out for a goal kick, and it just stopped on the line. The commentator went, he's rolled it off for a goal kick, but it just stopped on the byline. And then he was like, he didn't know what to do. I mean, he was still protecting it as it was stationary.
Enciala is so swaggy.
Oof.
The amount of blocks he makes in the game is ridiculous. Oh.
It's weird on the high file, it comes up with like full names. It said Dion Ellie Charles and Sian Jude Hayes.
Oh, he's getting on my tits, Hayes. Trying to do too much fancy stuff.
And then he did that first time where you'd volley. I went straight at James.
Got my cock.
And I was like, oh, that was his weak foot though, he's left footed.
You just still control it. You don't take that first time. In the second half when the teams came out, did you say, Oi Thogden's brother! Oi Thogden's twin brother! Fuck off!
No, they all started, all the Bolton fans started wanking him off, going, can you, something like, can we keep you? I can't even, it was like saying, can you stay, they were chanting like, can you stay next season? We want you to stay next season, all like, arse looking in. And then they were going, Trafford, give it away, Trafford, give it away, like this, right? And it was just like, so gay. They were proper rim licking him. And then I looked over and he went, my brother, give us a wave. My twin brother, give us a wave. Oh!
The dragon.
Gay off.
Here we go, but Malaki in a packer.
Adi bowler.
In a swacker.
No, Mechi. No. He's dead.
Here we go,
Baptiste came on
that. In a trappy.
Fucking hell.
Take
you might as well come on with a buddy.
Fucking gay.
Shot with Billy Scooter.
The weirdest thing was
fucking wrinkly,
when we went, one of the last time, when we went to Bullfoot last summer, before the Germany game, and then we turned up and we went on that pitch, and it was just there with all them people doing fitness training.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
a G! Oh! How's that got in?
I was ready to say what a goal.
You just went, what?
And I was going to say a goal, because I was waiting, it looked like it was going to hit the side down.
Yeah.
And
what was that one
at...
Was there not one a couple of weeks ago where you were about to say, what a goal, then you just went quiet because you like missed it or something?
I chipped it and it just rolled into the post.
No, it did that weird like spinny thing and it like spinned onto the post and you just went quiet and you didn't say anything again for like 10 minutes.
Oh, what a tackle that is.
I know, like, last night, right, I got bored so I just did a foot draft. And honestly, this guy...
Is it book a card?
Well, the first thing was, right, it was 0-0, right, he has 7 consecutive corners, right, he just crosses it in, headers it with the striker, keeper saves it and it goes out. And when he eventually scored for one, I was like, wow, totally did not think that was going to happen then. And then, literally, he had 2 chip shots the whole game, scored them both, and I had about 14 and none of them went in. But he's like a yard in front of my keeper, chips it and it goes in. And he's like, this is like all inside 12 yards, and it goes on like, wow. And then I'm like 20 yards out, his keeper's 15 yards out, I chip it and he just catches it. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he had a penalty, and he kicked it right. I was like, oh, it's going down the middle, so I'll just leave it. He kicked it into the top left corner. I didn't press anything, and my keeper saved it. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I got a penalty and I chipped it down the middle. And I gave him a Vicky. I was like, how did you not see that coming in there? And then the next game, he had 3 shots and he was 3-0 up. I was like, there's just no point in me playing.
Do they have it in them to level this?
I was, I don't know why yesterday, I went on and I thought, oh, it's team of the season, I might try and get some packs, right?
In it, I saw 20 minutes.
On Thursday, actually, it was. And, I played like 3 rivals games because I realised I was in like Div 5, so I thought it'll be piss easy. Fucking hell, it was easy, but the gameplay is so shit. It's so shit. Oh!
How was that offside?
Yeah, it was just like, there were so many weird things, and it was just like, why am I even playing this? And then I went off. I was just like, nope. I won 3 games in a row, and then I just thought, I can't be arsed.
I'm going off, I've had enough. It's a joke.
No, your uncle's messaged.
Crunk.
Weird today, right? It's like the 60th minute and we're still drawing 0-0. Shite game, honestly.
The nigger's got poo in his pants.
And then the Derby fans, literally, they just start chanting and we applaud them for chanting. I'm like, what? We start chanting the Relay one, and then we applaud them for that. And then they'll start jumping up and down singing something, and then we applaud them for that. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, they were singing, I saw it on Snapchat, they jumped up and down saying, what were they saying? They were singing something, I can't think of it now, but let me search it up.
They were singing something, and then we were singing Jump Around. When we were singing that, we were singing that, and then they scored and then they started singing that. But it was like, we just started chanting, and then we applauded them. And then when they were leaving, at the end, we applauded them. It's like, what? Like, wow, they've gone to follow their team. They're in dire straits.
Yeah.
Oh, why have you left, go on?
He's going on bloody F1 with his
going on Boner.
Gay uncle.
Boo.
He's such a sellout, go on. All your uncle has to do is wave his penis in front of you and you go.
Yeah, I send a picture of it and like, fuck's sake, he sends a picture and like, gimme.
You're drooling and going, I'll come on F1, only if I can sit on your lap. You have one of those custom race car setups and it's just your uncle's lap, and you just sit on it and go,
instead of a gear
where's
stick,
the gear stick?
You just stick your arse in it and move it.
And you go, oh wait, I'm sat on the gear stick. And then you start wiggling around to get the right gears.
Hello and welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and sharing
Don't lie, girl, it's true.
It's a joke, fam.
I've got to say to it, and I've not said it since you came the other night. How did you lose 2 sets or whatever it was of darts to me?
He was talking about it before, and he said, I said, I'm going to bat you, and he went, I don't know, I think I'm too good. And I said, how are you too good if you lost 2 legs to you? He went, I don't know, I was shit. I was like, what? So you're too good, but you were shit. How does that work?
He started saying that we bored us too high, with it's the right height.
Well,
and then he started
boarding
voting everything else.
Felt like I was back at Bumhead.
And he was just like, I don't even know how I did it. Make a run, Charlotte.
Good ball!
We got a left foot.
I'm going to play F1 golf. Leave for fucking part.
See you later.
Piss off.
Strummed too hard.
Piss off.
No, we shag when it's just us two.
You're the one that'll be strumming with your uncle. Right,
How come I didn't hit the post and hit the other one?
How did that even go in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's David the Crowd.
Oh, where did you make that noise? Before saying my name. Kanye West. More like, shag me up the arse. Is it not him that has a sex tape with Kim Kardashian?
Someone has a sex tape with her.
Someone has a sex tape with her, but I don't know if it was Kanye West.
Whoa, no chin.
I can identify him by his penis.
Houston, you think I have a boner?
Fucking... That's it. Fucking...
Whoa.
Bomb him! What a ball.
Those are the best videos I ever did. I sent it in and I just said, Ralph Rangnick, a simple message to your Manchester United players. Bomb them!
Is that what he's going to say to Austria players now as well?
Well, I think his Austrian players will understand him more when Man United will actually play.
Fuck off! No, I'm not off! Fuck off! How's that a red card? I didn't wipe him out like, but bloody hell, man. It's only 19 minutes into the game.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What about that Mino Raiola guy, whatever he's called? What do you do now, you Erling Haaland? Trying to get...
I know.
You're about to sign for City.
Well, here it is again. And the striker does...
But you need an agent to help.
It popped up on my phone. I was like, whoa. And then you put, is Mino act dead now? But for some reason, I read Mino as Milo, and I didn't understand the sentence. I read Milo. I was like, what? Is Milo act doing something? I was like, what? I was stunned.
And clears the danger. Well, the referee
What?
not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick.
Oh! What for?
They've got it now, what can they do? Taylor. Plant. Now what can they do from here? Well, they took care of the situation defensively.
Boom! Boom! If you're not watching the snooker right now, you're making a terrible life choice. BBC Two, right now! That's what someone put up 3 hours
supposed to
ago.
watch something that's not even on?
No, that was 3 hours ago.
6 o'clock.
And Smith.
Well, to be fair, I put Man City on for 8 minutes and then we scored and I turned it off.
Away, looking for passing lanes. It's a nice looking ball.
Oh,
The cross
that's
played
not
over.
very good,
And
is
what
it
to do
now?
defensively. Jans.
Well, there it is. The away side haven't had as much...
Neil
When
folds.
they have had it...
What would he do if he went, I'm Neil, and then just started folding himself in half until he folded himself 18 times and he could fit himself into like a bumhole?
And providing width. Intercepting it intelligently.
Here we go.
Can they do something positive on the counter-attack?
Are you ready?
Could be
Are your
dangerous.
balls
Yep.
fixed upon the screen?
And options in the centre.
Oh,
What's
James.
Tony doing that aisle?
That's Craig.
What? Oh yeah, that is Craig.
Watch this.
Jude!
Bang. Oh, how did he just pluck that out of his arse? Cause
Jerry Simons tweets, always taking care of you loved ones. I will make you proud. Rest in peace, Mino.
Plant.
What a bowler he is.
how did you deal with Mino Raiola when you signed Xavi Simons?
Told him, oi, you slapper. He's mine. He belongs to me. Then I signed it.
Oh,
Canu.
Canu.
Untidy in possession.
The rocket powers past the wizard.
Tony. Smith on the ball.
Trabzonspor.
Okay.
Trabzonspor.
Great.
They're Turkish, aren't they? Oh my god, I just looked up to that rocket off the bar. They won the league, what the hell? Trabzonspor have won the league, what the hell?
And your point is?
How have they won the league? I swear, like... Galatasaray are 12th! What the fuck? How are Galatasaray 12th in the Turkish league?
How many of them do you reckon look at the Premier League and think, what the fuck, Man United is 6th?
True. Yeah, but at least Man United have like got a lot bigger teams. Besiktas are 9th. Right, what the hell? Konyaspor. Don't even know who they are. 3rd.
Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce.
Say the team who finished 4th. You got to say their full name.
Istanbul Beşiktaş. Beşiktaş.
Oh, I love it when we do the European Cup draws and then that guy just he pulls them out of him. He says whatever, and the other guy goes Istanbul Beşiktaş. And then you got that's a goal.
That's a goal. He never got invited back, did he? It says Espanyol.
Yeah,
España.
He might have thought he was doing the World Cup draw. España.
It was so weird. Come on, Charlie. Come on. Win it for the Zabzong. Come on, Charlie. Come on.
What am I supposed
Win
to do
it
then,
for
mate?
the Zabzong.
When some shit AI called Jan is doing that.
Well done, Corey. That was proper Fleetwood. Don't play out of trouble, just make yourself get into more trouble and make it even harder for you. Oh my god. What?
Are you gay?
Are you gay, fam? You must be gay, fam.
You played an advantage and you got an advantage. But when you gave an advantage for us before, you played it to me, I was offside, you didn't give me an advantage. You silly cunt.
This might be the perfect
No
counter-attacking opportunity.
To Smellen! What an effort!
Shall I pat her on the back for that?
Smack her bum.
Ooh.
I was watching another one of them Reddit things before. And this one was so weird, it was like the most regrettable sex experience ever. And then this one, this guy says his ex came back to him at 2 in the morning and she said, oh, hit me. And then he flipped and he smacked her. And she went, do it again, and he smacked her again. And then he said, she turns around, sticks her ass in the air and says, spank me. I love it when people say she stuck her ass in the air. And you just imagine, like, the bum is the highest point that they are right now. Imagine your bum being your highest point.
Yep. That's always my highest point. So I walk round with
your bum in the air.
Sticking up.
How do you play holding midfielder with your bum in the air?
Because they'll get mesmerised by my bum and then I just scurry past them.
You can't run with the ball on this guy.
And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately.
Now what the fuck's it? You just kicked it where I was stood.
Well, there to intercept.
What the hell does that mean? Oof, what a win from the box of toys. Always nice to win at Ellen Road. On to a big game Wednesday.
And space to cross it.
That's a shite.
Pulls it back.
It occurred to me the other day that all of the English clubs when we all chant, we sound the same apart from Man City having an American tinge to them.
And a tidy tackle. This is looking threatening, but a good piece
Right,
of defending.
I'm sick of seeing memes about Man United defence and those stewards. That's like the 7th time I've seen it, and bloody Fogden's put it up. It's a fucking arsehead, Fogden. Doesn't even go to game.
Arsehead Fogden. What is that?
Why did you go lower? He like he didn't jump, he like went lower to head it.
I don't think anybody has a worse pro club character than me, and that includes Glass.
No, he doesn't have a bad broken character, he just has a
Mine
ability to
doesn't
pass.
challenge for anything. And he'll get tackled by his ice cream headed left back.
Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, but after that.
Ice cream headed.
Come on, Craig. Oh, fucking hell, Craig.
And threading it forward.
Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Purple Lucky, my bumhole, making
Hit
traffic.
bar again. We play.
Oh, what to say? Oh my god! We know how to make it dangerous, bloody hell. There we go,
Like, what is that?
Here we go, Purple Lucky in the bumhole.
Like, I told him to pass it, and he did that.
Just walking like that. Because you look well weird. I don't know if they're mine. Oh yeah, they used to be. I think they must be mine.
Has he got your undies on?
I mean, just cut his hair. He's shaved all his hair off.
Looks highly promising.
It's like, watch this,
Yeah,
Craig.
Ellen's
Ellen's
slightly-
going to score.
There were those eye touch gloves.
So look, Craig, Ellen scored.
So you could get that. Look, Ellen just scored.
Show himself in CDM.
That was
So you're a
very-
fucking cracking older midfielder, Craig.
you're good at. Oh shit! You're an older
Here he is,
midfielder at the
look,
moment.
barging
You're
all
following my
these niggas out of the way.
You're following my footsteps. We've got all in pro clubs. You can name all the other
Oh, here he
ones
is.
you don't use. And there's you, Mark, Neil, Tony, which is Gull's
Alan! Oh!
Ellen, Cozza,
Noted.
Mum, No Chin, Tom's little brother. There's everyone. I just come in with a bloody number 1. I just went, I need your gloves, and I just went, what the hell? It was terrible when I left him downstairs. He had loads of hair, and then he just comes and goes, I need your gloves. And then he's got no hair, and I'm like, what the hell?
He's still got his long beard.
Yeah. Oh, boring. Sussy's abs. Oh, imagine I wouldn't even want to try that. I'd probably break my elbow. Cripple under the pressure of my gut.
Let's just appreciate that Kanye West has just scored for Belgium.
Yeah, that trick as well. He's on.
Watch, I'm going to chip it. Oh god.
That was like more complicated than it needed to be.
Look at Tony.
Come on, Tony. Which Tony?
Dovey.
Just to lift it over the goalkeeper. That's a lovely goal.
This is brilliant.
Now I'm just
This
going
is
to watch.
entertainment at its finest. Now you're just going to watch them pass around for a minute now.
Right, team press. Look at this intense team press.
Oh, look at that. He made him smell his armpit.
What is that, Craig? Put your hair back on.
Well, Derek, I think it was a really intense...
Do you want to carry on this or do co-op?
It's up to you.
Fuck this. Let's do co-op.
Yeah.
Quit. Switch user. When I turned my PlayStation on before, I don't know what happened. I think Ash has left,